Welcome everybody to another Wise Take MMA DFS podcast. I will be giving you 3 picks to start your lineup out with. You could use it as a hybrid build, or you can go straight GPP or cash, however you want to do it. You can find me on Twitter at JEFPO. Let's jump right into the action. The first fighter I want to target is from the main fight, Marlon Moraes and Rafael Assuncao. This is a rematch from 2 years ago when 2 years ago when Moraes was making his debut. He came in from the World Series of Fighting. He took on Assuncao, who had a couple fights in the UFC under his belt, and they fought to a decision, and Assuncao came out on top. Since then, both fighters have gone on tears. Moraes has just ran through his last 2 opponents. But I think this is going to be one of those fights where the underdog in Assuncao is going to pull off the upset victory. I think this fight's going to go to a decision. And I see Assuncao coming out on top with this one. And at $7,400, it leaves you $8,520 for the rest of your fighters. And then the next fight we have that I'm going to target is Johnny Walker versus Justin Ledet. Walker is coming off the pretty impressive knockout of Khalil Roundtree, where he just marched him down and then elbowed him to the temple and got the vicious knockout. Ledet himself, he's coming off of a not too impressive fight against Alexander Rakic, where I believe he had some issues leading up to the fight. Some of it with his, I think the food that he was preparing either got lost or something like that. So he had a tough weight cut, cutting down from heavyweight to light heavyweight. This fight is at light heavyweight again, and Walker is a huge man, even though Ledet has a 1-inch height advantage on him. Honestly, Ledet does have a solid jab, but I think Walker and his aggressive fighting style is going to be a little too much for Ledet. Ledet doesn't seem to do too well when people are pressuring him, and I think that's what Walker's going to do. Walker could also use leg kicks to slow Ledet down, and then get in close to throw those heavy knees in the Muay Thai clinch. I don't see Ledet trying to take Walker down. Walker's fairly strong for this division, so I think Johnny Walker could possibly get a second round stoppage, possibly TKO ground and pound stoppage at 9,200. He definitely at 9,200 he should definitely meet value and not exceed value, possibly 105 points. Assuncao at 7,400, even a decision victory, he'll probably score between 65 to 85 points, and at 7,400 that definitely is good value. And then the last fighter that I want to target is Anthony Hernandez, going up against Marcus Perez. Hernandez is he has very, very good striking, very pinpoint accurate, vicious in his attacks, and he has a very underrated ground game. I think he can submit. He could probably handle any type of BJJ practitioner when it comes to the mat. Perez his striking seems a little sloppy when it gets into a firefight. He tends to throw wild punches, and I like Anthony Hernandez for the win. I think he's going to have a good opportunity to possibly get a second round stoppage as well, and at 8,900 he's definitely going to pay off that salary. That leaves you with $8,166 to fill out the rest of your lineup. Head on over to wisetake.com and you can get the rest of the full fight card breakdown. Now keep in mind, this is just for this is a first look build. I'm giving you 3 fighters that by Friday I could potentially change my mind and move on to other fighters, but at the same time, these are fighters that I have some confidence in potentially pulling off a victory. And with 4-ounce gloves inside of a cage, anything can happen. Keep that in mind. This is not a guarantee. And if you find somebody that guarantees you who's going to win, I would suggest not paying them whatever they're suggesting to pay you, or you pay them. But I digress. If you're not already a Wigspitter.com subscriber, head on over to Wigspitter.com. You can pick up an MMA single event pass for $4.99. You'll get access to the premium articles that I put out Friday after weigh-ins, and then also you can pick up, you can get into the cheat sheet and the full fighter history breakdown. We have a 24-hour day, 7-day chat room that you'll gain access to, as well as the live stream the day of the event with a question and answer show at the end of the show. If you guys have any questions after, I'll be more than happy to help you out. If you play more sports than just MMA, or you're looking to to broaden your knowledge level and just become a better DFS player, pick up the All Sports Monthly Pass. It's $24.99. You'll get access to all the active sports: NFL, NHL, NBA, PGA. NASCAR's right around the corner. Major League Baseball isn't too far away. We still have a little bit of college football, college basketball, not college football. And then, of course, MMA. You'll gain access to written articles by all the experts. There's expert polls that are put out daily for NBA. Projection models, strategy sessions, live streams, and then also the best part is you'll gain access to the VIP Slack chat, where all of our members share what they're learning, as well as what they're seeing for that particular slate. So that's only $24.99. We have guys winning tons of money, so come and join the team, man. I'm telling you, this is a great place to be, and be looking forward to seeing you guys. I appreciate you guys taking the time out to listen to me talk about MMA and DFS. Just as a recap, I have Rafael Assuncao with the upset over Marlon Moraes at 7,400. Johnny Walker with the potential second round stoppage against Justin Ledet, and then Anthony Hernandez potential second round TKO against Marcus Perez as well, and that leaves you 8,250. Thank you guys, and again, have fun and let's make that money. Yes.